Big up to Mendem. Welcome back to Pitch Picks. Today is our match week 12 preview. I'm not even going to wait. Chief, I hate you. You are my public enemy number one. Everyone's over here glazing you and your stupid little haircut. You come in wearing that ugly, stupid jacket that makes you look like a fat, obese Santa Claus. It is war this
Whoa, no body shaming. Hold on.
No.
Hold on.
This is
an obese Santa? He's already obese.
Yeah, but you're like
I'm not fatter than Santa.
You're a real fat Santa. Like, you're real.
I'm
like,
not
I am
fatter.
looking at Santa Claus right now in the flesh. This is what Santa would wear the night before Christmas. Like, it's war.
This is what, Forrest is Santa's favorite team. Duh, it's God's favorite team. It's God's country. We got that badge right here. We're ready for war. You think we've been being glazed? You think Forrest is being glazed?
Yeah.
This is number 4 versus number 5. They're equal on points, and Forrest is plus 800. That is the most disrespectful line I can imagine. So I don't know where you think the glazing is coming from. It's not coming from the general public. You'll lose that game to Newcastle. Now everyone's expecting Forrest to kind of go back towards the bottom of the table. It's not happening. This is a statement game. We're great on the road. We'll get into it later. But fuck you too. I hope you bring a helmet. Bring a helmet on Saturday.
Yeah, you better come prepared. You better come prepared. Full pads, shoulder pads.
Jackson Michael won't save you. He won't be able to save you.
What's up, Jackson Michael? What do you got to say?
Oh, Bukayo Saka. I don't know if he's going to play this week.
He really is becoming Jackson Michael because he is now white.
Yes. But this Saturday, we have a huge stream. It's me, Za versus Chief. Rudy might be there. We don't know. I know Maresh will definitely be there. So tune in Saturday morning. It is going to be an absolute warfare. But before we get into the games this weekend, Rudy, congratulations.
Yeah, what's up?
The Devil is staying in the Premier League. Pep to stay at least, another year, right?
Yeah, so he did June 2026, option to extend to 27. He's been doing that, just adding on. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. The other interesting thing is that there's a no-break clause, meaning that if the I can't even do it. If they get sent down from the 115 from the RICO case, he can't leave.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So I actually think that's why he's coming back, because he doesn't have many trophies left to win. He wants that promotion championship trophy. He wants the championship. He wants to win the championship. He's never won it.
Stupid.
It's a hard thing to win.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is a stupid question.
It's like
a
prestiging
question
in Call of Duty. You just do going.
You got to restart and go back again. Yeah. I don't know if this is dumb or not.
Probably is.
Yeah. Has a championship team ever won the FA Cup?
Probably.
I mean, they got pretty close last year. Coventry.
Yeah. You guys ruined something good.
What else is new?
My bad.
Well, it wasn't even them. It was the refs. Stole it from Coventry.
Well, then we won it fair and square against the bad guys. That was all that mattered. So
yeah.
Because I was going to say, that'd be a legendary moment for Pep.
I have a theory on why he's still staying.
It happened in 1980. West Ham was in the second division, and they beat.
Was it Arsenal?
Yes.
Well, you looked at me.
Yes.
Of course.
It sure was. The bottle jobs couldn't even get the FA
London
Cup.
derby, too.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's a tough look.
That's the last time it happened.
That's when you won your Champions League.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1980.
Yeah.
Yeah. Were you
got
alive?
one of those?
Were you alive?
I was not.
That's what I thought.
But you won't be alive.
Yeah, I will be.
That's the bit. You won't be alive. You won't be alive. Champions of Europe, you won't be alive.
So it's just the same chant with different words.
Yeah, that was like the bit when we were chanting.
That's a remix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forrest would chant it at City. This is before you guys won it. And then City chanted back, "You weren't even born. You weren't even born." And then Forrest was like, "You won't." And then
you won't be alive.
The creativity of these
great.
They all just remix each other's songs.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
but it's pretty good.
No,
cool
it's great. I love it.
I
am pro chant. I love the chants.
Yeah.
Were you saying something?
I was just saying I have a theory. The guy they wanted was no longer available.
Yeah, it came out that we never once talked to that bum.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he came out and said that someone offered him a lot more money than United did. There's only one team in the world that could offer him a blank check.
No, there's multiple in Saudi Arabia.
Newcastle could.
Newcastle can.
Newcastle has a manager.
PSG
There was only
Real
one manager
Madrid
touted to leave at the end of the season.
Real
that were looking
Madrid
for a replacement. You went and took their director of football.
Real
he was
Madrid
the clear person you were looking at. It's okay. It's okay.
I cannot wait for you to ruin this poor fucking man's
His
life.
debut.
If the Glazers were still running the team, I would say fine. Yeah, probably he's ruined. They're not running the football anymore at Manchester United. So I think
I'm taking a mental picture right now of you, full of whimsy and hope.
I'm trying to
imagine
I'm
his
staying
first
humble.
game as manager.
I've seen this season of this show
Glorious.
so many times, and typically, they get kind of old. It's like, all right, been there, done that.
I remember.
This is like The Office.
I'm old enough to remember the Fulham game from the beginning of this season.
The rewatchability of this show is like The Office.
Yeah.
Run it again.
Run it again.
I can't wait.
I'm staying humble. I think we're going to be okay.
Big win on the road for Forest against a top team. Let's run that again. Let's run that again.
But yeah, no, I'm very happy. Beginning of the season, it kind of seemed like he just seemed tired, but I don't think I don't think it has anything to do with the charges. I think he just likes Man City. I think he just likes.
Nobody likes living in Manchester.
Do you think there's any? I mean, I was joking about winning the championship. Do you think he sees it as like a new puzzle to fix? So he's like no longer bored.
I honestly think that he didn't want to go out like this, and I think that this season presented a new puzzle, which weirdly helped. Because he's like, all right, I'm not going out like this. Like, I'm fixing this and setting it up. And I also, my theory on it is that when he walks, I think they're going to rebuild with some signings next summer, and having him attached for one more year
makes
he doesn't want to walk away before that, because if he leaves and then like the re-signing process becomes a little bit more difficult. So I think that's sort of what he's thinking.
What is City trying to rebuild?
You got to always have new blood, baby.
Yeah, they're
coming to the end.
They're coming.
Kyle Walker's basically cooked. Rodri's been injured, and who knows how.
KDB's always hurt too, yeah.
KDB's towards the end, so they do need
Florian Wirtz. That's what I'm hearing.
I've seen whispers.
Jamal Musiala.
I thought he just signed a new deal there.
No, I don't think I think his deal's done at the end of the season.
Yeah.
I'm hearing KDB to enter Miami.
No, I think it's San Diego.
I had heard San Diego before.
Miami would rock. He'd love Miami.
His pale complexion?
I don't think so. Belgians don't do well. He would turn so red. He turns red in Manchester.
That's hard to do.
Hard to do. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, God bless that man.
No, the other options too. You had said, bring me Xabi Alonso. Sounds like he is touted as Real Madrid's replacement for Ancelotti.
Mm-hmm.
Zidane is the other big name that's still out there. I don't think he's ever going to come back to coaching. So it's like the candidates that are available aren't necessarily the identity that City would want. They need a big manager to come in and fill Pep's spot. No one's available.
There's plenty of people available.
Who?
I don't know, but they're going to find someone.
Not right now. Maybe next season, or the season after. But right now,
don't worry about that.
Don't got to worry about it.
That's why he resigned.
And then what if he just goes again to 2027? Then we just keep this gravy train rolling, man.
I really just want him out of the Prem.
I don't know, 4 games in a row. So
yeah, no, he might be washed. Maybe he's washed. The team's not washed. Pep's washed.
Nah, dude.
Frazzled. He's frazzled. Right
Fraudiola, as Jackson Michael calls him. Yeah, Fraudiola. He's the worst. He just gets a blank check.
This whole thing is cute. You guys, it really is.
He does look kind of.
We'll see.
And I revel in it.
You're not. What are you? 5 points behind Liverpool?
Chilling.
Yeah.
Right where we want him.
What's going on with Spurs, Chief?
What do you mean?
I don't know. I keep hearing all this 7-game suspension and.
Oh, that story? That story was. So you had Bentancur. I know you just threw this to me because you didn't want to try to pronounce it.
Yep. How'd you know? Fuck. That was literally what I did. I was like, bro, I'm going to boof his name. I don't want to fuck his name up.
Yeah. Throw it to Chief. He knows how to read. So he got suspended for 7 games for saying that Son and his cousins all look the same.
Okay, fucked up comment, sure. 7-game ban?
Dude, I look a lot like my cousins.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah, we're all handsome guys over in that McDonald's side of the family.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, look, I see where a ban would come in because they got the no racism patches on their jerseys and shit. But 7 games for a comment like that to his own teammate where they're probably boys and like laughing at it.
Can we just make jokes?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen people, I don't remember who it was, but like I've seen red cards way worse that like actually injure players that only ban you for 2 to 3 games. This guy's getting 7.
I think it's a team mandated suspension too.
So Son was offended?
I don't think he was. I think I read somewhere that he was like, it's not that big of a deal, but like the team had to come out and make a statement that there was no racism allowed, and they had to suspend him. But like the NBA, the big like thing was,
No H.
No H. Now they say pause. They invented pause because they couldn't say the other thing, and they only get, even if they said it, they only get like a fine. They don't get suspended multiple games.
Yeah.
And they play way more games.
This is only a thing because he's Asian, right?
Yeah.
If it was like a white dude, yeah. No, I agree with that.
7 is definitely a
He's been a
crazy
pivotal
long.
part of their team.
Huge.
Their best midfielder.
Yeah.
But hey,
You're not mad about the timing of it. You're not mad
Yeah.
about the timing.
Great
of it.
timing.
yeah.
7 games, actually, appropriate amount.
Yes.
Forrest plays them on that 7th game.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
On the if they're on the racism iceberg, this is at the bottom.
And
This is disgusting.
It is. And it's probably, to the iceberg analogy, there's probably a lot more under there. He's
what do
probably
they always
making-
say? What do they
Yeah.
always say about icebergs?
You only see the top 20% or whatever it is. Tip of the iceberg.
Beneath.
This guy's a problem. Make it 8 games.
Yeah, no, make it the whole season.
Yeah.
the discourse online is, why did he get the suspension and Enzo Fernandez was doing his chants with the Argentinian national team saying bad stuff about the French players who are black.
I think that the main reason, one, that chant was definitely way worse. 2, you kind of can tee off on the French.
Yeah.
Well, I think the biggest discrepancy was that he was not wearing Tottenham or wearing Chelsea stuff when he did it. Mm-hmm. He was wearing Argentina. He was away from the club.
Although, let me take that back.
Bentancur was like after a match.
Let me take that back. You can tee off on the French, but you can't be racist.
Correct. If you're going to say no room for racism, just be do it everywhere.
It also was the off season, so what the Prem is like.
That's basically what's happened.
Yeah.
It didn't happen on our soil.
Yeah, no room for racism unless it's between May and August.
Yeah. Get all your racism out in the summer.
Crazy stuff, but yeah, 7 games is crazy.
7 games is crazy.
Would you as a player, would you rather pay the $100,000 fine that they do in the NBA or the 7-game ban?
The money those guys make, they make that in a week. Yeah, I'll pay the fine.
Yeah, that's.
I'd rather just not be racist.
Yeah, facts, Rudy.
7 games, appropriate.
Yeah.
Yep.
Actually, make it until Tottenham plays Arsenal for the second time.
So if I didn't know it was a team.
You did him
issue.
in with him in the lineup, so
That's true.
I didn't know it was team
Declan
issue.
Rice on
That
the bench.
changes it.
Yeah.
I
That makes me think.
I thought they were like appealing.
Well, I think it'll also count cup matches, which there should be some FA Cup draws in there.
So maybe Forrest won't get that game.
Because
They
we're heading
FA
into a
Cup.
part of the season. It's the best part of the season. 2 games a week, just
Back to back to back.
just
to back.
proper English football. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, speaking of the proper English football, let's get into some of the games this weekend. First game, we got Leicester at home against Chelsea. Leicester plus 550, the draw plus 360. Chelsea minus 200 on the road. What do you like, Chief?
This feels like a game where Chelsea pumps them. It reminds me a little bit of that Wolves game. I don't think Leicester's that bad, but when Chelsea get going, they're a tough team to stop. So you can't make mistakes. Leicester give the ball away. They will make mistakes. Chelsea pumps them.
Rudy.
I think that from what I've seen, the pattern on Chelsea is that once a month they just skull fuck somebody.
This is the skull fuck game.
And I think this might be the skull fuck game. And then we all get like, whoa, hold on, look out for Chelsea. And then they look hungover for the rest of the month. And then they skull fuck again. I think that Leicester just doesn't stack up. This is a no-brainer. It's Chelsea. I agree with Chief.
I actually love a pick in this game so much that it's my official bet of the week. So I'm not going to say it, but based on my betting history, you guys can probably decide.
Draw no bet.
Yeah. Yep. That's my official pick of the week right there. Chelsea, Leicester, both teams to score no, draw plus 115. Maresh.
I would love this to be like a banana peel game for Chelsea, for them to lose. I got Chelsea fans text me reminding me of United's position in the table every morning. But I think Cole Palmer probably scores 2+ in this game.
That'd be a big day for Cole. By the way, he was at GQ Man of the Year.
Oh, are you talking?
His girl
Yeah,
is a ting, fam.
I knew that's what you're gonna
Who?
go with that.
His girl is fit.
Cole?
Yeah, Cole Palmer's got a
Good for him.
Good for him.
He deserves
He is
it.
a handsome young man.
You should have like
I'll
4
say
of
it.
those.
He's hot.
Bro, Rudy, shut up.
Pause. I'll be the Zaw pause. Of course.
Yeah, dude. That chin.
Oh, yeah, dude. I mean, if God could have created a man any way to make him the hottest person ever, Cole Palmer is the template for
One
sure.
thing that did make me sad in regards to Chelsea, though, is Reece James injured again. This dude, man.
Can't catch a
Can't
break.
stay fit.
Can't catch a break.
Dude, I mean, him and Luke Shaw, they must have the same
Honestly,
training record.
honestly, it's crazy how often those two.
And it bums me out because, dude, like, he is fucking awesome. He's so good. And it's just, like, at this point, dude, like,
MLS.
he is.
No, they should have sold it. They had a chance to sell him to Real Madrid, I think, like two seasons ago when he was fit. They should have right after they won the Champions League. They should have done it because now they're stuck with him and made him club captain. He doesn't play.
It just sucks, dude. He just cannot stay on the field. It makes me sad.
No one likes a sad boy, Junda.
No.
Nah.
Next game, we got Fulham at home against Wolves. Fulham minus 145, draw plus 295, Wolves plus 400. I'll be quick here. I don't really like much in this game, but if I had to pick this game, I'd go Fulham to win at home.
I'm also on Fulham. I actually do like this game. It just doesn't get any easier. I think Gary O'Neill doesn't make it the Boxing Day. It's looking bad for Wolves, and I think Fulham,
They're a good side.
they're a good team. And they're at home. I think they get a W.
Rudy.
Yeah, Wolves are just a no pun intended, a dead dog. They are not ready.
They lost like their most important player 3 years in a row, and I feel like I finally caught up to them. So like, you lose, and they just didn't adequately replace them.
They have allowed the most goals in the Premier League, 27 goals, and the next closest I believe is 22 at Ipswich, which is not ideal. 27. Did they get blown out one game?
Chelsea
like 5.
Oh, that kind of is
6-2 final.
6-2,
Yeah, it was 2-2 at one point.
So that's an extra 4. It's not much of an outlier. So yeah, no, Wolves are just not. Yeah, no. I mean, Fulham is well
a quality side.
Fulham is well structured. They don't have that.
They got that Arsenal
go-getter
B
fucking
team
mentality, but they're
They
frisky.
They miss Mitrovic. Like
They
that,
do.
if they have like
Mitrovic is
that
on
big
fire.
load up front as the 9,
Dude.
I think everything else. If they add that type of a player in January, how high is up for that?
What did he do? Did he just assault someone on the field?
He went to Saudi
He's in
Arabia.
Saudi Arabia.
No, but he got suspended for.
Yeah,
had a
it was
big boy suspension.
against United. He got stuck in.
What?
It was a bad challenge. Very bad challenge.
But then he like went after somebody. I remember he went nuts mode.
He went after the ref, and I think he like put his hand on the ref.
Yeah.
and that's what gets you like in even more trouble.
I mean, you gotta expect that from a guy with a neck tattoo like that.
Yeah, he's scary.
He looks like
Is he Serbian?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
looks like every bad guy in the Taken series. But he's a good player, man. Miss him in the Prem.
Mitrovic. from
Maybe a bit of a
AAA,
psycho. But
Yeah,
no,
hothead.
Fulham.
Yeah.
Maresh, what do you got?
Yeah, Fulham all day. I think Wolves are in a bad spot, like Chief said, and Fulham are red hot right now. They two
Yeah.
big wins in a row.
Yep.
All right, next game we got Everton at home against Brentford. Everton is plus 150, draw plus 225, Brentford plus 195. This game should be a shootout.
This is my favorite game of the weekend.
Yeah, like
To watch or to
Yeah,
bet?
to watch
Okay.
and to bet.
this game should have, in my opinion, 6 goals, which is why it worries me that the total is only 2.5 and it's minus 120.
6 goals.
Dude, like I said, this should be a shootout.
I just never trust Everton to score more than 1 in a game.
Yeah, but they're at home.
I know.
And Brentford doesn't play defense. They just score mad goals.
Yeah. All right.
So I would take the over 2.5 in this game for sure. I don't know what you like, Chief.
I don't know why, but I do have a sneaky feeling about Everton getting a result in this one. So the double chance is minus 260.
Ew, don't give that out.
I'm not going to do that, but I feel like I want to maybe parlay that with both teams to score because now you're talking me into it. So, yeah, I'll go both teams to score and Everton double chance. That should be about even money.
Yeah, for sure. Probably plus money. What do you got, Rudy?
I can never figure out Everton.
You can't figure out anything.
I can't figure out anything.
Let's start with that.
That includes Everton. I don't fucking know, man. I like Brentford a lot.
Yeah.
I like Brentford a lot. If it were any other team in a similar position as Everton, I would obviously pick Brentford. But the thing is that Everton is weird. They just like get results when you don't expect it, and then they explode at the weirdest time. So I have no fucking idea. But I think Brentford has just way more ability in terms of moving the ball around. Everton seem to score in ways where they're like, oh my god, like it went
Yeah.
in the net. Like we don't even practice scoring. So
Pickford just bombs it up.
yeah, and so I like I'm not gonna bet this game, but I like Brentford in this. I do see what you're saying with the over, but yeah, I like Brentford in this.
I don't like that you like the over.
Both teams to score and Everton double chance is plus 115.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, close to even money. What do you got?
Yeah, both teams. I think Brentford's conceded 22 goals. They score a lot, but they let in a lot. Everton's let in 17. Both teams score sounds great, and I think that Brentford's probably it's gonna be one of those games where Everton goes up 2-0 early, maybe, and then Brentford come back and win 3-2, or it ends in a draw.
What happened to the Sean Dyche that I knew and loved, where it was like we're gonna try to win every game 1-0, and they did it often enough to not get relegated, even with the points deduction. But he's like, to me, like he's one of those park the bus kind of guys, and they just haven't really done it this year.
They lost Onana in the middle of the park.
Yeah.
They've only got Branthwaite back there. They don't really have the support to park the bus like they used to.
It's
so.
true.
But I will say this: consistency is key. And Everton every year, god damn, they love that 16 spot.
They do. They do. They absolutely.
They don't
do.
go up. They don't go down.
I was listening to the overlap where they have the fan panel, and they're talking to the Everton fan, and he's already just talking about next year. So he's like, we got 80% of the games left for Everton. He's like, yeah, but next year our new owners come in, our new stadium. He's like, everybody's feeling good. We just want to get this season over.
Aren't there new owners American?
Yes. So
We're going to have like half the league.
That's about going to be. I think it's exactly half the league will be American.
They're going to end up sending games over.
I don't think so. I think they're such
no,
a
that's like the
reputable-
one thing you could, like the Brits will not like that.
Yeah.
Why? It'll finally be on TV for them. Why? They can actually watch that game.
They should do maybe like week 1. But like, who's going to sacrifice a home game? They should just, you know what?
Give us Southampton, Everton.
I promise you the American owners making money off the ticket sales will sacrifice that game.
Community Shield at Jerry's World. That's what they should do.
I could fuck with that. Or Hard Rock Stadium.
because it's turf.
It's turf.
They won't be
Hard
able to
Rock
turn that
Stadium's
around
not turf.
during
Hard
it.
Rock Stadium. Hard Rock
It's
Stadium.
probably going to be Heinz Field, honestly.
No, Hard Rock
They have real
Stadium.
field, right? Or
Yeah.
Dude, it's
MetLife-
Miami.
MetLife has grass.
Why would they do it?
No,
this-
No,
MetLife's
it's
one of
turf.
the- yeah,
It's
MetLife's-
Yeah.
that
All right.
field. That stadium's the devil.
Rose Bowl.
No, I don't want to go to
That's
the West
around
Coast.
the world.
Yeah, true.
It's too
True,
far.
true,
and it's a
true.
week before the season
True.
starts.
All right.
Miami, Jesus, the Hard Rock Stadium.
I don't want
it's
you
the
guys
quickest
to have
flight.
Does anyone do? So does the NFL make money on those international games?
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
Whoever owns the
They're
stadium.
tickets.
I just feel like no one actually really.
That's the only time in
Concessions,
London that they
tickets.
could buy tickets off like a Ticketmaster or like a Game Time or whoever the hell they use because they don't have those third-party distributors in England. But you could get those tickets through those third parties.
I'll stick with the random preseason games.
I wouldn't mind the preseason tour.
They always
do
do a preseason tour.
I want a regular season game.
I actively don't want a game over here.
No, dude, because the whole fun part is the ambiance.
Yes.
It's going to be a bunch of dildos like us running around.
Correct. Calling it soccer.
Yeah.
That would rock. That would rock.
Listen, dude, we snatched their chain in 1776. Like,
Yeah, we did.
enough is enough. at
We
some
took over
point.
their trap.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's talk about our Super Bowl this weekend. Arsenal at home against Forest.
You Reds!
Arsenal minus 280, draw plus 400, Forest plus 800. They priced you little rats exactly how you should be priced. Plus
I know
800.
you don't believe that.
You're not coming into the Emirates and walking out of here with a result.
Plus 800.
You guys just got smoked 3-1. We're getting healthy over international break. I know we may or may not have Saka, but I'm willing to say he's going to play. And even if he doesn't, this is a must-win game for Mikel Arteta and Arsenal because if they lose this game and make it 5 straight games without a win, it will be Arteta out campaign nonstop.
What if it's 1-1 draw? I mean, we'd still have Jackson Michael.
We'd still have Jackson Michael, and it would still be Arteta out. They have to win this game.
I want this so bad. I want to be the nail or the starting point for Arteta out.
No,
I want
that would be the straw that breaks the
when
camel's
you
back.
guys look back and are like, where did it all really go wrong? You have to point to Nottingham Forest.
No,
That
we would point
be
at Bournemouth
fucking
2-0.
Incredible.
It'd be Bournemouth 2-0. You would not get that satisfaction.
No, no one was saying Arteta out then. The Arteta out movement, if you're saying it starts this weekend.
No, it's
then
already
that-
started.
It's already picked up.
It's already started.
It's not at the forefront yet.
It is going to be a forest fire if it happens this weekend.
That was a good pun.
Yeah.
Ooh, Forest.
I have a good feeling we're going to make your trees look like stumps.
I
Oh
just
shit, we got a fucking
Okay.
rap battle right now.
I'm gonna end
It's
it.
king of the
I can't.
dot.
I
This
can't
is
let
king
this
of the
go.
dot, dude.
Fucking
No, go
move
back.
over, Roan.
Yeah.
I do think that you guys just look so predictable. Now you get Nuno. What?
And you're not?
No.
Say you don't think they don't have any firepower. The Arsenal's empty.
It's gunpowder.
Like that.
Yeah.
They don't have enough firepower.
Yeah.
But no, I think you kick it out wide and try to head it in, and I don't think that that's going to do it against Forest. So we're good defensively. We have a reset game. You give Nuno 2 weeks to come up with a plan. I think we're healthy. You're not. We're healthy-ish. You're not. I do think there is something there, and I think if Forest scores first, the Boo Birds come out. That place gets real quiet. The Arteta out. I'm going to get a message to my guys in the Forest fan section to start Arteta chants if Forest goes up 1-0. And I
It's
think
never going to happen.
it's never going to happen.
No, you're not going up 1-0. You're not going up 1-0.
That's
It's
crazy.
not far-fetched.
Teams go up 1-0 all the time.
It's not far-fetched.
This is the 5th place team in the league you're talking about.
Jackson Michael said he's not worried about all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Timber versus Wood. Hard to say who would win.
Oh.
Boo.
This is just like a rap segment now.
I've been thinking about that for 30 seconds.
In all honesty, though, I think we're going to fucking shit pump you.
What does that mean?
Based on what?
That-
Based
that-
on what?
That I would take Arsenal -1.5 in this game. I think we win by more
Do
than
it,
a
pussy.
goal.
Do it.
You all right? Take Forest money line, pussy.
I will
Pussy.
sprinkle on that.
No, you won't.
I reloaded the DraftKings account for that exact reason. I'm
All
also taking Forest double chance. Forest double chance is +230.
Don't you think that's telling you something?
That they're begging me to take it. That Forest is disrespected again. I can't remember what the Liverpool line was. I think it was over 1,000. We're in the same neighborhood. Forest can play. Forest can play. You've been
Look,
saying it
I'm
all
not-
year. You've been
I'm
saying
not
it all year, but
saying-
now it's Arsenal week and Forest sucks.
I'm not saying they can't play, asshole. I'm saying Arsenal has to win this game.
Oh, and
at home.
Arsenal historically does great when they have a must-win game. That's when Arsenal really shines, when the pressure is on. You just talked yourself into an L. Now I might hammer
Yeah.
+800.
The
Yeah.
gun jams.
What do you like, Rudy?
I really just based on numbers and betting, I really like the +400 draw.
Fuck. You're supposed to say Forest there,
No,
Rudy.
no.
You're supposed to say Forest.
This to me, this feels like I do have confidence in Forest simply because of how they played all season, obviously, and then the Anfield. Going into Anfield is a way bigger notch on the belt than going into the Emirates. No offense, and that was crazy. And so I think that they are okay with that big challenge, and Arsenal is sputtering a little bit. So, but having said that, it's still Arsenal. You guys are still a very good team. So I +400. I like the draw in this, just numbers wise. What's going to actually happen? I don't fucking know.
Maresh, unbiased.
Unbiased. This is a tough one. Right now, based on what I've seen, Arsenal are playing more to Chelsea's level than they are to playing at Liverpool and City's level.
That's fair.
We got to draw at the bridge.
And that's
So
where
did we.
that's where I was going to go. They're a team that drew them. I don't think it's going to go one of two ways. Arsenal are going to pump Forest, or it's a draw. But there's no in between. I don't think that you're going to go into the Emirates and get a W. Unfortunately.
I think the last game against Newcastle was as close to a pumping as Forest is going to get this year, which is a 3-1. They didn't play well. I do think that, hey, let's rally. Let's circle back. We have a plan. We're going to execute the plan. Gibbs White's not going to be the worst player in the field like he was in that Newcastle game. I really do think that Forest can play with anybody, and we have clinical finishers. So if you give us chances and we're great on the counter, I think it's going to be tough.
What's your match prediction?
I'll say 1-1.
I'm going 2-0 Arsenal. Clean sheet back at the
All right,
Emirates.
so that's the other thing. With under 2.5 and that Forest double chance, it's +350.
It's not a bad bet.
The question marks I have are, is Saka playing? Is Trossard fit? I heard he picked up an injury in international break.
Raheem Sterling, duh. Come on, bro. We're fine.
Exactly. And then is Declan Rice over the broken toe? If he has to play with a broken toe, that's not good. He didn't look good when you forced him out there.
Ryan Yates is going to have a bullseye.
The middle of the park
toe.
is
He's
if
gonna
you
step
have
on that
Odegaard
toe.
back, but if you don't have Saka and Rice, I don't know. Gabriel and Saliba have looked a little wonky this year.
Pedestrian, some would say.
I don't know. It could go so many ways. I think draw is most likely the outcome, and that's still not good for Arsenal.
That is not good for
Because if you play like you
Kiss of
played
death.
against Inter, where you just come down the wing and just put crosses in the box, and you don't have a tall guy in the box,
We'll eat that up.
They got too many trees in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like you were simulating a match in FIFA.
Mm.
There's AI all over the place.
I wish I had Jackson Michael here because he knows so much more ball than me, and I'm just like fighting all three of you idiots by myself.
At the end of
This
the
is
day,
where you
it's
become a man.
emotional.
I'll be a man on Saturday when I fucking pick Chief up and slam him on his back after we win.
Good luck. I thought I was Fat Santa.
You are, but I'm a fucking unit. I'm a unit. I bench press you for breakfast. All right, next game, Bournemouth, Brighton. Bournemouth is plus 135. Draws plus 250. Brighton plus 195. I'm taking the draw here at plus 250. I know Bournemouth has just beat Man City and Arsenal at home, I believe.
This is actually my favorite game of the weekend.
Really?
Yeah, this is a good one.
This is another good.
I think this is a setup, classic draw, 1-1, 2-2, however you want to get there. I like to draw plus 250. Chief.
I like the over. I like over 2.5 in that one.
Sounds like you got more.
And I think the draw is, I feel like a 2-2 all-square game is what it reads to me.
Yeah. I like
Both these teams can score. It's in Bournemouth. They've been playing well at home. They've been playing well everywhere. Brighton, I still think, is probably a top 6 or 7 team. Like, these are two teams that are battling for European positions. And I don't think either of them are gaining ground.
Rudy.
I'm in love with Bournemouth manager Areola. And the reason why is because I watched one YouTube video about his tactics, and I was like, oh, my God, this guy's a fucking god. And I think that Bournemouth have a bit more of a winning game plan in regards to stacking up against Brighton. They don't mind getting shelled a bit, and they just are kind of lethal. It's a toss-up, but I like Bournemouth, just based off vibes.
Yeah. And being at home, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're at home. I like Brighton. I mean, they just came off that big, like, not win just for them, but for the club.
Yep.
Like, that is a monumental win
Huge.
going into City or winning at home against City. So we'll see. But I like Brighton to win there. I do like Brighton to win that game.
All right, next game we got Villa at home against Palace. Villa minus 165, draw plus 310, Crystal Palace plus 450. Are we all going Villa here across the board?
Yes. I'm going Villa.
Yeah, it's hard to put any faith in Crystal Palace.
Maresh.
I like a draw here. Villa have not given me anything to be impressed by in the last few weeks. They had
This is true.
They lost against Club Brugge. I think they lost another Premier League match in that same span. They drew against United in a game where we thought Villa were going to come in and pump United at Villa Park. They don't inspire me the way that they should.
Right.
I think
The only thing I'll say to that,
the international break helps them.
I was going to say, having the international break, being at home, and then you get Palace.
Palace have to win to stay up. The bottom is very close.
Villa's got to win to stay relevant in the top 4.
I don't know what their focus is. They've got Champions League still. I don't know what their focus is, but Palace have to win or get a draw. They have to get points.
All right, next game we got City at home against Tottenham. City minus 190, draw plus 370, Spurs plus 450. I got a feeling this is going to be a rout. This is going to be a Pep masterclass. I think Jackson Michael said it last week. They're going to come back from international break. He's going to have this whole new game plan, and they're going to shit pump Tottenham. I'm going City. I'm not even hesitating.
Are you reverse jinxing or are you being serious?
I'm serious.
Okay, cool. I really don't know, honestly, what might happen. But the good thing is that KDB's back in training, Jack Grealish is back in training, and Akanji's back in training. I hate to keep pounding the injury drum, but it is a factor. And the break couldn't come at a better time. Pep resigns. It's just a lot of good news and good things leading into it. So obviously I'm going to have confidence in Pep. And getting guys back, I mean, people talk shit about Jack Grealish, but the motherfucker is effective. He is very effective, especially in the way that games are going now. When it comes to leaning on a defense, right now we're just going up against just walls of defenders, and he is so good at just leaning on them, getting people carded, getting fouls, which have been huge for us. And he opens up space for Gvardiol, who is like a striker playing left back all of a sudden. So I love all those things. The one thing that really sends a shiver down my spine is that the counterattack against us has been the Achilles heel. And Tottenham and Ange, they're sluts for that.
They got boys with wheels too.
This is the one team that gives you problems at home.
Right.
But I think they already got their win this
The
season.
tail of the tape against Tottenham is that it's just that we always have issues. So those things give me a little bit of, the heebie-jeebies, the goosebumps, the scaries, the frightenings. And so, but I'm hoping Grealish can play. I hope he's ready. But
This might be a tryout for him to go to Spurs.
these are the ones that separate the greats from the the lingerers.
Fuck off.
I might do an exact score pick. I think
Wow.
And it would be City 3-1.
Both teams to score, no draws, probably plus money.
That probably is.
It's not a bad pick. No Van de Ven. He's still out.
Yep.
Romero's a doubt. So what are they going to start? Dragusin? He's been pretty dreadful this season. I don't know who else they have in the back line. Who would be their other center back there? I don't know.
Yeah, so Dragusin and then who? Yeah, it's actually
plus 850
ball knowledge is bad right
for
now.
3-1.
That's not a bad day at the office.
So yeah,
That has to be like the best bet to hit as a soccer bet.
Oh yeah.
Exact score, just dick touching the floor all
Yep.
day.
Yeah, imagine winning a bet.
Yeah. Must be tough, Rudy.
Hold on, let me look at their. I am curious about Moresh said. Who are they gonna? So their defenders: Ben Davies, Romero, like you said, is out. Spence, Pedro.
Jed
yeah.
Spence.
I love Jed.
So they have Dragusin and
It's going to be shaky back there. Is all
I
I'm
guess
saying.
Ben Davies.
Yeah, and then you got Poro, and then whoever they play on the left, Sar. I don't know.
Udogie.
And then, I don't know where Son's head's at after being subbed off.
It worked though.
And getting his teammates suspended for 7 games.
Yeah, they're kind of thin right now.
They are.
Mhm.
They are thin, but their attacking is all still there. They've got Son, they've got Brennan Johnson, they've got Solanke. I think they've already gotten their City magic in this season in the FA Cup, albeit it was against the City B team. I don't think they're going to beat you twice, and then they have to play you a third time.
So you're going City. I'm
Go
going
City.
City. Rudy, you're taking
Duh.
City.
City.
All right.
City 3-1.
Southampton at home against Liverpool. Liverpool minus 350. Draw plus 475. Southampton plus 900 at home. We're all going Liverpool, right?
Oh, yeah.
Pump.
Yeah, they are going to.
This is a shit pump.
This is a training ground. This is a practice.
Yeah. Next game, Ipswich at home against United. Ipswich plus 400. Draw plus 310. United minus 155. Maresh, I will start with you.
UNITED, United are the team for me. I think we go and get 3 points this week. I don't think
I
it's
mean,
going to
if
be.
you don't,
I don't
you
think it's
suck.
going to be a great win by all means. I hope Onana keeps a clean sheet 2-0.
Are they playing the 3-4-3?
God only knows what we're going
Okay.
to do. I think we've been practicing that way. Mount's back in training. Yoro's in training. Shaw is magically back in training. Someone in my Man
Oh,
U
he's
group,
healed.
Yeah, someone in my Man U group chat was like, we need to sell Shaw and bring in Davies. And someone replied and was like, the only thing we could sell him for is for medical research.
Yeah. Honestly.
That's a red card right there. That's crazy.
So, yeah, I think the players look inspired. They're all doing the same song and dance they did when Ten Hag was there. They're posting their smiley pictures from training. Top training today, lads.
Yeah.
There's 2 players still at the club that Mourinho wanted sold that said were cancers. So I think we kind of know who they are at this point. Cause,
Rashford and who else?
Shaw.
Ah.
So we'll see. Rashford sets a apparently shine in this system. We'll see what happens. I'm optimistic. I think they're going to get up for him in the first few games, but we know what happens with United after the first few games. So we'll see what happens. But nice ease into the Premier League for Ruben.
I'm going to take the draw plus 310.
Kieran McKenna does have something to prove.
He does.
He was touted to be a manager. He was. He left with. Wasn't he one of our assistant coaches with Solskjaer? So,
Wasn't?
Yeah.
I mean, he was linked to United in the summer. Who would you rather have?
I like the manager we've chosen.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think that
I mean,
McKenna would have
standard
solved.
line from Maresh.
I don't
Company
think,
man.
I don't think McKenna would have solved our problems. Look what he's done with Ipswich. Like he's brought them up, but then they can't make that next leap.
I mean, we're 12 games into the year.
They just got their first win.
I know, but they have 5 draws.
I
great
think
win.
it was a little too early in his managerial career to come in and take a job like United's. Like you have to have gone and won like big time somewhere at least to come in and absorb the pressure that's going to be there if you're the manager of Manchester United.
Fair.
All right, what do you got, Chief? United?
Yeah, I'm taking United.
Rudy?
I don't want to, but I do feel like, hey, the new manager bump. You're playing a relegation
They already used
fodder
it.
team. I know they wasted. What's that from Big Daddy? We wasted the good surprise on you.
Yep.
We wasted the new manager bump on the wrong manager. So I do think that is going to come back to haunt them. I don't think they're going to get that classic. Oh, we got to win a 4-game run, but
No, I think Diallo's going to look solid in this system. He's
Probably
going to shine here.
What do you got, Rudy?
I think that this is very much going to get the new manager bump, and it's nice bounce that it's against Ipswich. So I really like United in this.
Yep.
I'm very excited to see this new software update. I've seen many before. Marcus Rashford v 4.89. Like I like
Another 25 goals in this season, probably loading next year.
yeah. So
One more for
and it's just like
Rashford.
it's like the iOS update. Is this one going to be the one that everyone's like, wow, look at this new thing?
this
Or it's like,
fucking
why the
bug
fuck is
fixes.
it? Why is it bugged? I can't.
yeah.
Why is Siri talking to me? I didn't even say your fucking name. So I'm very excited for this software update. But I do feel like the United are going to win, and it's against Ipswich, so they're going to win.
They're going to win.
All right, next game, Newcastle at home against West Ham. Newcastle minus 200.
Pump.
Draw plus 340. West Ham plus 500. Are we all just going to pump it up
Yeah.
and take Newcastle?
Yeah.
Don't you know? Pump it up. We want to pump it up. Don't you know?
Maybe that's the new segment we could do,
Yeah.
Pump of the Week.
Yeah.
All right, so Newcastle across the board.
Yeah, I think Newcastle has righted the ship.
And they're at home.
And Isak's back full. So
All right. Well, this segment is brought to you by DraftKings. It is the Pitch Picks parlay, so we're each going to give out one leg, put all the legs together, and make it a parlay. I'm going to start first. I got Wisa 1+ shots on target.
okay, I like that.
What do you like?
Add Chris Wood to that too. I do think that one
I hate
shot.
you so-
I do think that one shot will end up in the back of the net, but he will at least put one on target. Chris Wood.
Rudy.
You know what it is?
I don't.
Give me Erling Haaland, baby.
How many shots? 2 shots?
2.
Okay.
Over one-
Because I was going to say his one shot on target was like minus 340, so you would like kill the juice on the parlay.
I would never kill the juice.
All right,
I
good.
will kill.
You'll kill the bet.
I will.
Yeah.
But I will not. One thing you
He
will
might
never-
not touch the ball.
One thing you won't catch me doing is killing the juice.
All right, like that.
Marash.
I want to stay away from United, but I'll keep an old United player in there. So Welbeck, 1 or more shots on target.
Love that.
I like that.
There's got to be. So we're all doing shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A nice little prop
Yeah.
part.
That'd be nice if it hits.
The machine gun.
Okay.
No?
I don't
All right.
know.
Yeah, no, that one didn't make
sure, for
sense.
sure.
You put all those together, it'll pay out plus 688.
Ooh. All right.
Nice little bump right there.
And those are all the 9:00 games, right?
I think City is
City's at
10:30
11.
You know what?
or 11.
Take the Pitch Picks parlay, go to the pub with your winnings, grab a beer, maybe a nice malty, darker ale. Send us a picture of
No
it.
free ads.
Yeah.
From Maresh.
Take a picture, send it to us, tag us. Do that.
See it.
I love watching sports, but you know what makes it even better? Having some skin in the game. Thanks to our partners at DraftKings Sportsbook. Wondering what the DraftKings Sportsbook app offers? Check out DraftKings live betting, same game parlays, and prop betting. You can even follow your favorite Barstool personality bets by joining the Barstool betting group chat on the app. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use promo code PitchPicks and bet just $5 on any wager and get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. That's promo code PitchPicks only at DraftKings Sportsbook. All right, time for the Golden Boots. Chief 7-2, red hot. What do you like this week?
I'm taking Luis Diaz. I love Liverpool. They're going to score a lot. I think he'll get on the end of one. Diaz gets a goal.
They call him Lucho.
I am 5-4, and I love Wisa. He's on my fantasy team. He's been great for me. Don't ask me his first name. I don't know it.
Starts with a Y.
Yasuma.
Youngblood Wisa is scoring a goal this week.
All right.
What do you got, Marash?
I'm gonna go Harry Wilson, red hot, banging form.
Okay.
Rudy, whose career are you ending this week?
I would like to. When I was growing up in school, when they were like, Rudy,
So
young
bad.
Rudy, you have a learning disability. I got, like Spark Notes, a little bit of accommodations on the test. I would like spark notes on this, so I'm going to say some names, and I want you guys just to sort of be like hot or cold.
Okay.
You know, like if you're feeling it, if you're vibing it. We're getting to the point where I'm extinguishing.
Brother, no one can help you.
We're getting to the point where I'm extinguishing almost anyone that scored a goal. So we're gonna have it's desperation time, dude. It's like late round zombies, like running low on ammo. So I got Nicholas. I try to focus on matchup.
No.
Nicholas Jackson.
No.
Okay.
I like Nicholas Jackson.
I don't mind that
Hot.
pick.
All right.
And they're going up against Leicester. Okay. Bruno.
No.
No.
He's red hot right now.
Actually, love Bruno.
And it's
Love
Ipswich.
Bruno.
Okay.
Love Bruno.
Okay.
No, don't. He's wanting you to mush him.
No, I love Bruno this week. Big Bruno guy.
Okay. I was thinking Raul Jimenez, but
I mushed him last week.
I don't know. Don't love that one. And then Darwin Nunez because Jota's hurt. And
That's interesting.
Well, so here's what I'll say. If you go Chelsea, I think Chelsea have a better lineup. Like, I think they have a better matchup.
I like Nicholas Jackson.
We like Bruno.
Yeah, Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno.
oh, yeah.
I think you should probably go Nicholas Jackson just because.
I asked for earnest help, and you guys are
No,
you guys
my
are giving me
earnest
Okay.
help.
Be earnest.
My earnest help is Nicholas Jackson.
Yeah.
What's your earnest help?
It's genuinely Nicholas Jackson. This is a game where he scores a goal and
Yeah.
adds his stats. It's
Yeah.
against a team where they should be winning anyway. He's going to get his goal.
All right, that's 2-1. I'm earnestly saying Bruno. I don't know what that means, but I think it's a good thing.
Like, honestly.
Yeah, you could have just said that.
Let's go with Jackson.
There
All right,
you go.
There it is.
There it
Nicholas
is.
Jackson. R.I.P.
We're going to get off the schneid.
1 in 8. That's
Should
unbelievable.
we give Za something?
Yeah, I put Void.
Okay.
Oh, I love that striker. He's red hot right now.
That'd be a cool name.
It's normally Rudy's pick.
All right. Official bets of the week. I'm 8 and 6. I will go first. Chelsea, Leicester, both teams to score, no draw, plus 115. This isn't an official pick, but for the listeners out there, I am going to be hammering the Man City, Tottenham over whatever the line is. If the 2.5 is minus 170, I'm betting the over 3.5. I'm just putting that out there. Not an official pick. Official pick: Chelsea, Leicester, both teams to score, no draw. Chief, 4 and 7.
Give me that Forest double chance.
Wow.
And the under plus 350.
Wow. Rudy. Actually, Maresh, you suck, so you go last.
I'm going to go Brentford, Everton, both teams to score, and the over 2.5 goals. That puts it at plus 100.
Cooking in the lab, I see. Learned you have.
I just have one personal question for you guys here. It's Forest. I want your earnest, honest opinions. Their next 7 games: at Arsenal, Ipswich at home, at City, at United, Villa at home, at Brentford, Tottenham at home.
I
many
gave you 9 points right there.
Okay, I'll take 9 points from that.
I think about 8 or 9. There's a couple draws riddled in there. Like
Yeah.
I think coming to Old Trafford,
I gave
probably
you
a draw.
point
I don't
there.
think we're going to win.
Okay, you beat Ipswich.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to find another win or two in there.
Yeah.
Okay, because this is a make or break stretch. If we
Right.
we will know by Boxing Day if Forest is like a legitimate European contender or not.
Rudy,
Yes.
what team are you killing this week?
There's one that jumped out at me, a number I loved.
MC 130. R.I.P.
MC 130 can't lose.
Kill
Can't lose.
Lost outright.
MC 130 was such a backbreaker.
You never get them that cheap.
There's a reason for the price, brother. I hope you learned your lesson.
I really do like this one. For those bettors out there, you're aware of my record, okay?
What is your record?
3 and 7. 30%.
Okay,
Deep pockets.
he's only one off of me for these.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not as bad
But
as
he's
Golden
just
Boot.
Rudy.
But
Yeah,
but
it's
the
just-
golden boots are shocking.
Yeah,
Almost impossible.
Considering you've picked Salah, Holland,
Cole Palmer.
Palmer, and you missed on all those.
It's crazy.
we should have a game where how the yak does the wheel. It should just be Rudy's golden boot. We just hit the wheel of like 300 Premier League
Honestly.
players and see if we can get.
Honestly.
Wow.
But I really like plus 400 for the Forest Arsenal draw.
Wow.
All right, let's go.
You have balls. I
That
will
one
give you
It's
that.
like a draw to me. It just
Rudy,
feels like,
3 and 8 on the year. I'm telling you that right now. Hey, I respect it. The kid's got balls, but he's shooting blanks, unfortunately.
No money though.
Yeah. All right, that'll do it for this episode. Shout out to everyone who has tuned in. If you haven't already, like and subscribe, share the pod with some friends, and we will see you Thursday night for the.
You'll see us Saturday for the stream.
I have my days mixed up. I forgot today's Thursday. Saturday morning, be there. I'm gonna fucking bury Chiefs Saturday morning. We'll see you there, and then we'll see you Monday for the recap. Thanks for listening.